She's making history on the state's highest court. Patricia Lee will soon sit on the bench of the Nevada Supreme Court as the state's first black woman and first Asian American in this role. New at 6, News 3's Maria Thompson spoke with the newest justice, learning her approach to the law, and shares how civil rights icon Rosa Parks played a big role in Lee's path to the courtroom.
Justice-elect Patricia Lee soon joining the ranks of the Supremes. Governor Steve Sisolak appointed her to the state Supreme Court just a few weeks ago. I spent some time with Lee hearing all about her journey to the bench.
We came here when I was like 3 or 4. I was born in Jeonju, South Korea.
Patricia Lee, daughter of a Korean mom and an American dad who was stationed overseas. They moved to the U.S. and ended up in Central California.
For as long as I can remember. I remember living on the base a little bit, but mostly in Lompoc, California.
A graduate from University of Southern California.
I'm very proud of my Trojans.
But it's the year after graduation that changed the course of her career. A conversation with civil rights icon Rosa Parks.
So one day we're sitting there and she says, I didn't talk to her a lot because she always had, people around her, and I was kind of, I was so overwhelmed by her, like I didn't want to bother her. But one day we were sitting there and she just goes, so this is what you're gonna do for the rest of your life? You're just gonna work at this museum? This is it? And I said, well, I was thinking about going to law school. And she goes, baby, if you wanna go to law school, you go to law school.
Can we just emphasize that again? Rosa Parks.
Yes. Yes,
Rosa Parks.
The Rosa Parks. Yes, because when Rosa Parks tells you to go to law school, you go to law school. That's the end of the discussion.
So that's just what Lee did. Her first job out of law school brought her to Southern Nevada as an attorney for Hutchison and Steffen. 20 years later, she made Las Vegas home. While she and her husband raised 2 teenagers, Lee works as a partner at the firm, doing commercial litigation, trademarks, family law.
But my standout cases have all been my pro bono cases.
One of her pro bono cases changed the law, and Lee's efforts on pro bono projects recognized at a national level.
You shouldn't be excluded from having access to justice just because you can't afford it. It should be justice for all.
Justice, her life's mission, now her new title. As we looked up at her new seat, I asked about her judicial philosophy.
Being fair and impartial, ruling without fear or favor, making sure that I'm looking at just the issue before me.
Building trust in the court, instilling confidence in the community, and diversifying the bench.
There's somebody up there who may have the same background as me, who looks like me. And so I think representation matters.
Which brings us to Lee's life-changing phone call with Governor Steve Sisolak.
I was picking my daughter up from wrestling. Phone rings, we're in the car, and so she can hear everything that's happening. And hello, Patricia Lee, this is Governor Sisolak. And it was so funny because we were, so she's looking at me and I'm looking at her, and I'm just like, you got the appointment. So
a special moment shared with loved ones. And in this moment, before Lee officially takes her seat at the bench, she's reminded of the people that helped pave her way.
When I knew I had the support of my partners, I knew I had the support of my husband and my family, and then that was all I needed. Everything else just fell into place.
Lee will be sworn in December 21st, and she says it's full steam ahead into the new year. Reporting in downtown Las Vegas, Maria Thompson, back to you.